Alright, this little update is going to be primarily about the Studebaker, but I am actually prepping the truck tonight to go take it tuning tomorrow. The weather's cooperated enough to where I think I can get it out, maybe get a couple hours of tuning in, get some of the drivability stuff figured out, and then hopefully we can start doing some wide open throttle pulls, but until then we got to get it just to be good drivable. So anyways, on the last Studebaker build you saw the car came back from the blasters. And I kept saying sandblasting in the video, although the car never saw a drop of sand when it was blasted. It was all done media blasted. They used a plastic bead and then they finished it up with a glass bead. I'm not sure which one they did first, but glass bead and plastic beads, that's what they used on it to get it like it was. Did a really good job. Showed up a lot of spots that I didn't realize were that bad. And you can see in the video the floorboard was pretty much Swiss cheese. It didn't look that bad when I got it, but when it came back from the blasters it was real obvious the car needed a lot of work. So that's what we ended up doing with the blasting. The frame that we're building for it, you saw us get rid of the other frame. It's to a guy in Minnesota who is rebuilding a Studebaker. So it is going to good use. And the frame we're putting under this one is going to be primarily a 2x4 steel tubing. 1/8 inch wall with some 2x3 towards the front. You'll see more about the details of that when we get to that point in the video. And also the engine is going to be a big block Chevy blown, but this isn't going to be just a normal 500 horse big block Chevy. This is going to be a big power horse. This thing should be able to run, I'm hoping, 8s in the quarter. But we'll find out closer to when it gets done. I'm not done with the car yet, obviously, but hopefully before too much longer I'll know. Possibly 2018 we'll know what this thing can run in the quarter mile, but we're not going to have it done this year, I don't think. So hopefully 2018 we'll figure out what it can do. Anyways, please enjoy this part of the build series. Well, we decided to cut the factory wheel wells out and move everything forward 12 inches. We got the rear braced up pretty good from the quarter panels to the B-pillars. Moved the auto twirler around, hooked it up back here on the pinch weld brackets. Got our cutouts measured where we're going to cut it. Drop it out, move it forward 12 inches. The inside, we just got the tack welds cut out to drop the rear tub out.
Looks good right there. Ain't bad at all.
Alright, we got the rear tub section out. Didn't pitch too much of a fit. Cut off that piece of body right there as it was rusted out where the two panels come together. We're getting ready to weld on a new piece of metal right there. Alright, we got our piece welded in. Now we're getting ready to grind her down so it'll look somewhat good.
finishing touches on the body part that's just been welded in. Looks good. Get ready to cut out the new wheelbase.
Oh boy.
Slowly getting this floorboard. It's gotta go down. Alright, hitting this piece here. I'm just fold it out of the way.
Sure, push it out, right? Push it out. There you go. Oh, we're getting that now, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's get that out.
Alright, in that video, as you can see, we decided to alter the wheelbase by moving the rear tubs forward. I want this car to look a lot like what a factory Studebaker would have looked like if they did it. An AFX style gas, or whatever you want to call it. It's technically more of an AFX, altered factory experimental, kind of a precursor to a funny car. That's kind of the vibe I'm going with on this car. And so we decided to move the factory wheel wells forward 12 inches, and we cut the ends of the wheel wells off because we're going to widen them up to get a bigger tire under it. So that's why those were cut out, so we can get a wider tire. Those will get put on first, and then we'll match up the rest of the tub with those wheel wells. But we'll have to cut that tub down the middle to shrink it in the middle so we can get the right wheel width we need and still keep it looking somewhat factory. A lot of this car is handmade, but like I said, I just want to kind of try and keep the vibe of what a factory experimental car would look like. It's by no means going to be a true 60s version of an AFX car, but it's going to have some modern parts on it, which that's fine. It's going to help the drivability of it and some other things, but the look of it is going to be true 60s style. So anyways, thanks for watching, and please, as always, like and subscribe.